joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ali LaForce reporting for us. Tip-off goes to Atlanta. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul. What a great front court matchup we have tonight, Legs. Do those battles look a little different from when you played?
Well, certainly there's less wrestling going on down on the block. More of these post players now want to step out and face up. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm a fan of either style.
A lot of space on the floor, that's for sure.
There's no doubt much more difficult to defend these post players with all this versatility.
Lillard, the putback, controls the rebound and the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Now here's Bryant. Here's McCollum. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant.
Wow, look at the touch on that teardrop by McCollum. He made that look very easy.
Lillard, left side. To the middle. Randall with a steal. It's stolen by Holiday. Takes it inside. Here's Kamara. No good with the triple. And Tim, the Blazers front office aggressively seeking wing depth.
Yeah, and in Denny Avdia and Toumani Camara, they've got some ringers. They are still young and tremendously talented. They might be set at the forward spot for a decade.
And Lillard gets it to go.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
Back to McCollum. And they call an illegal screen here.
And that's his second turnover already this quarter. He really needs to tighten it up.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Ali LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. I asked him about facing a talent like Damian Lillard, and Coach said, we know Dame is going to be a handful. He always is. He has unlimited range. He's terrific at shooting off the dribble, and if you press up on him, he'll go right by you. He is a difficult cover, to say the least. Brian?
Thank you for that, Ali. Here's Bryant, rebounded by Mourning. Portland leading. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Beyond the arc. Thybulle, that's good.
Yeah, nice kick out by Holiday. He's just so professional in everything he does.
Here's McCollum. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. And so here's Portland. There's a minute 54 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Kamara. Pass to Mourning. 6 to shoot. Okongwu with the rebound. Legs, when you look at the maturation of Denny Avdia, just how good you think he can be.
Well, Brian, he is living up to being a top 10 pick. He has an all-around game, and more than anything, it's the force that he plays with. He is proving to be a real difference maker.
Holiday with the ball. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Mourning. Off target at the rim.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
And here's Okongwu. Wide open.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
.43 seconds left in the first. Stolen by Bryant. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. That gives them the lead. Bryant's got 6.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
And get up, Dame. Mr. Lillard taking flight.
Now here's Bryant. He's got 6. Drives to the hoop. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. McCollum with a steal. And they're running. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Yes, it's good.
That's how you draw it up. The defense just couldn't react in time.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Rizashea.
Is that just a miscommunication? It just can't happen. Let's hope they get on the same page.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And stolen by Williams. He can't hit that time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Hawks on top. They're up by... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Back to you.
A good strategy. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Pass to McCollum. Shoots over Thibault. Shot's good by McCollum. McCollum's got 6 points.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
As Shaedon Sharpe continues to develop, he's proven that he's more than just a high flyer, Grant.
Yeah, we've seen the vicious dunks, but he's also got a pretty good touch as well. The upside potential for him is sky high.
And in the first year of a 5-year, $150 million extension, Jalen Johnson, a key player for his team moving forward, Legs.
And he's coming off that shoulder surgery, an injury which ended his season prematurely. And he's a lefty, so hopefully that won't be an issue going forward.
Let's not forget, he's Milwaukee tough, too.
And athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Blazers making a change here. The Hawks trailing. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's Bryant. And there's the drive. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
Open shot, Grant. McCollum pulls it in. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Here's Bryant. Sharpe grabs the miss. Outside Kamara. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Outside for Grant. Clock at 6. Here's Sharpe. Nails the 16-footer. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
And it looks like Sharpe is fairly comfortable in the mid-range. Having dynamic shot-making ability would be a big plus for him.
Bryant outside. Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way.
And he jams it home with authority.
BA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Grant's shot is off. On offense, here are the Hawks. Trailing by 2. McCollum outside. Picked up by Okongwu. Fires from deep, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far. And Legs, more and more, we're seeing teams investing in player development. What's behind that?
Well, for one thing, more teams understand that your development staff doesn't count toward the cap. So you're open-ended in that regard. There are teams now looking for an edge by investing in areas where they're not constrained.
Winning on the margins, man.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
1:37 left in the second period. Here's Holiday. No points so far. Lillard outside. Bryant with it. Thibault picks him up. It's stolen by Holiday. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Hawks leading. Randall on the screen. Now here's Bryant. He's got 12. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Lillard. Okongwu with the rebound.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
So for the Hawks. Here's Highland. Landale in the high post. Just 5 to shoot. With the floater. And the basket by Highland. Now it's a 5-point Atlanta lead.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Outside Thibault. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Left side Kuminga. Landale with a screen. The layup off target. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Hawks on top. They're up by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Blazers trail by 5. You look at the career of Damian Lillard. He's provided some unforgettable moments, Grant.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. And I remember you were on the call for one of those moments. That unfathomable series-ending buzzer beater he hit against the Thunder.
McCollum right side. Back to Bryant. And it's blocked. Stolen by Bryant. It's 2-on-1 for the finish. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow. Julius Randall. We could feel the floor shaking on that one.
Here's Lillard. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Will Tim, despite their youth, the Hawks have been able to remain pretty competitive.
Well, when you look at this lineup, you see a lot of length and versatility, and that's where this league is headed. So they are creating a roster for positionless basketball.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's foul number 2 for him. Down low. Back to Bryant. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Okongwu.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Lillard outside. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, all defensive guard Drew Holiday talked about guarding some of the younger players coming into the league, and he said the game has changed significantly. They morphed with it. They're quick, athletic, and they all play the game a lot differently than when I came into the league. Brian, back to you.
A new day. Allie, thank you. Outside Holiday. Portland, no good that time either.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third.
And defenses can forget how good of a passer McCollum is.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Blazers trail by 7. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Portland moving it around. Sharp up top. Thibault on the wing. Fires the 3. Sharp, no good.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game. Connects from downtown. And it's a 10-point Hawks lead.
Yeah, this coaching staff likes to see that. Jonathan Kuminga keeping others involved.
Klingen's shot is off. And so it's Highland who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Newell. From the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
For 3, Klingen. Rebounded by Hield.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then tee up.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. 1:03 left in the third quarter. And there's the screen to the inside. Here's Newell. It's hauled in by Henderson. Blazers trail by 13. Pass to Kamara. Outside Thibault. To the left side wing. And stolen by Williams. Inside. Here's Newell. Great D that time from Kamara. Klingen with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Portland's shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Portland making a switch here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 19 seconds left in the third. Atlanta leading by 11. Now Highland. He's got 5. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Highland's got 7 points. Here's Thibault. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Atlanta in command with a third. 28. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept, the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel at any sport. Do you agree with that? Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed or quickness or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits. Here's Bryant, and count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work. Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. And He was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. That one may be a little beyond his comfort zone. Hey, but he made it count.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
Bryant, no good. Blazers trail by 14. Three-pointer Sharp. Another three for Portland.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
He buries it from three.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Lillard outside. Here's the pick. The rebound by Atlanta. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Well, I think at this point, though...
Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Oh, he jammed it!
Growing his passing game. Sharp knows being able to reliably create for others will really round out his skill set.
McCollum outside. Oh, he can't hit it! Blazers trail by 14. Here's Lillard. And there's a pick. Holiday fires. The three is in.
And you can't let Holiday get lined up from anywhere on the arc, including in the corner.
From 20 feet out. Yes, sir! Count it!
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Outside Kamara. Holiday outside. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Bryant. Here's Randall. Bryant outside. Randall on the screen. He fires from 18. Bryant left side. Holiday with the rebound. Blazers trail by 13.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Hawks.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
Puts up the tray. And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 17 points was their biggest margin. That one goes. Yes, sir.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Here's Lillard. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.